Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the BSGL Playoffs. Today, we'll be watching 4 Game 4s. We're going to do the same thing we did last video. We'll go through these box scores, and then we'll go 4 straight games, non-stop highlights, and then we will go through the rest of the box scores. So, going through Game 3 of Titans Hustlers, Natch Bar drops 22, and the Hustlers win as they get their first game of the series. 22 for Natch Bar, 21 for Abdul Wahad, 18 for Little, 17 and 14 for Duncan, 12 for Eden, 10 for Poole. As Kendrick had 9 and 8, and Pairs of Chippy had 4 and 5. So the point guards for the Hustlers really struggling here as of the start of this series. 24 for Figueroa, 21 for Mansion Guana, 20 and 13 for Doug White, 16 for Carpenter, 14 for Moncrief, but it was obviously not enough to get them the win. As then the Skyliners take Game 4 as well in Charlotte. They win both in Charlotte. They win this one by 8, and they get to head home for Game 5, looking to put it away. 27 and 25 for Akabono Shang, 22 for Adams, 17 for Kabar Kappa, 10 for Ming and Flynn, and then 9 for Honeycutt, and then the rest. As then for the Skyliners, 21 for first year 6 man of the year, Ruben Solomon, 21 for Westerman, 17 and 13 for Francis with 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 15 for Dambrauskas, 12 for Richards, 11 for Duhan and Halpert, and then 10 for McDice. So it was very much an all-around team effort there for the Skyliners. As the Apollos took Game 4 and have tied up the series, they win both at home. They win this one by 4, 31 and 12 for Hayden Oakley, 26 and 8 for the rookie Gaines. As then 16 for Brown, 13 for Blue, 11 for Hart, 10 for Appling, and 8 and 9 for Felder. As for the Enforcers, 30.6 rebounds, 10 assists for Will Truss, 17 for Hawkins, 15 for Sanders, 14 for Mosley, McAfee, and Lavender, 13 for the rookie Keller, and just 10 and 7 for Stephen Morris. As in Game 3 of Bulldogs Flamingos, Kelly Antonoff had 26, 13 and 9, 22 for Stackhouse, 21 for Jordan, 11 and 19 for Nanaji, and 11 for Strawberry, as they do get this win by 22 points. 18 for Jolly Harper, 18 for Irving, 16 and 12 for Beretta, 15 for Armstrong, 13 and 10 for Massenberg, 10 for Page, and 6 for the rookie Wu Chan. As the Bulldogs are in a little bit of trouble, down 1-2, and they have to play Game 4 in Miami, as the Bison are up 3-0 on the Pandas, as the Pandas actually did eliminate them from the playoffs last year. 22, 9 and 9 for Khan, 13 for Sun Ming, 12 for Newman, 12 for Domerkamp and Long, 11 for Hayes, and then Alexander Walker came up with 14 rebounds, but Dwight Towers led the way for the Bison with 21, 20 and 12 for Lu Feng, 19 for Davis Wrightsville, 18 for Ahern, 11 for Bates, and 10 for Strawberry. As then the Wranglers tied up their series as well. They win the game by 1 point in Dallas, 25 and 10 for Lamar Shelton, 18 for Witherspoon, 18 and 11 for Mobley, 14 for Outlaw, 9 and 10 for Ruff and Pratt. As then for the Blaze, 41 more points for BJ Riley with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 17 for Johnson, 15 for Alabaster, 10 for Copeland, and then Pittsnogle came up with 14 rebounds. But it looks like BJ Riley needs a little bit of help if they're going to want to win the last, 2 of the last 3 games out of that series. So the Pioneers have also tied up their series as they outscored the Moose 32-13 in the fourth quarter, and they win this one by 21 points, 27 for Cade Cunningham, 24 for Dandridge, 18 for Canute, 13 for Cassell, 11 for Youngman, and Denzel Spears had a 10-point, 15 rebound, 11 assist, triple-double. A lot of good things there for the Pioneers. 19 for Holmes led the way for the Moose, 15 for Love, 13 for Banks, 12 and 11 for Gilbert, 11 for Hanlon, and 10 for Benningfield. As then the Royals took Game 3 as well, or the Knights took Game 3 to get their first win on the series. They win by 13 at home, 20 for Baxter, 18 and 14 for Heinsohn, 14 and 10 for Weatherspoon, 14 for Martinez, 12 for Bohannon, 10 for Sloan. As then for the Royals, 20 and 14 for Rich Mack, 19 for Rogers, 18 and 11 for Dimes, and 12 for Weber. We will now head into our first game of action, and I do believe that it is this game. Yeah, it is Bulldogs Flamingos will be first, so let's head into the game. So we are in Miami for Game 4, as the Bulldogs are in a little bit of trouble. They are already down 2-1 in this series. They very much need to tie it up in this game, but Stackhouse is already leading off the Flamingos with a nice slam, 2-0 Flamingos. Here's Stackhouse, little handoff to Antonov. He's going to Cauley Stein, and the three-pointer is good in the face of Jolly Harper. 5-0 Flamingos here to open up the game now, 2-5. Here's Stackhouse again working on Manvunga. So he's doing all sorts of dribble moves. Left, back, right, goes up, and two-hand slams in the face of Manvunga and Irving. As now here's Jolly Harper going inside. He's going to dunk one down. Because like I said, the Bulldogs very badly need this win. So that way they can turn it into a best 2 of 3 in the last 3 games instead of, you know, having to just win the last 4 as there, or the last 3 as there is. Carson with a nice slam. Here's Irving looking around. He's going to go to the rookie Wu Chan, who we did not see much of during the regular season, but he's got a 3-ball here in the playoffs. This is now a 3-point game. Here's Carson again as he's just going to step back, pull the 3, and he knocks it down. 5 points here early for Carson off the bench as it's a 2-point game. Here's Nanaji going up, and that one's blocked away by Beretta. Manvunga now with the ball. He's going to Chuck, who drives around Armstrong and then puts the layup up and over Jordan. A nice play there from the Bulldogs to tie this game up. Now they're down 2 yet again. Here's Manvunga in the face of Nanaji. Knocks down the triple. 1-point Bulldogs lead. Now they're up 5. Here's Carson, screen from Antonov. He's going inside. Little drop off to Aflalo, who slams it home. 3-point game. I thought that said 31, not 38. Here is Stackhouse yet again attacking the rim. 5-point game. Aflalo out to Greenwalt for 3. He knocks it down. 8-point Flamingos lead, and the Bulldogs are in jeopardy of losing yet another game. Here's Massenberg for 3 to make it back to 5. As now a 7-point game. As there's the pass inside to Strawberry, right-handed jam. Now a 13-point Bulldogs lead, or Flamingos lead. Bulldogs need something. Here's Manvunga inside, and he gets it to fall down to a 7-point game. Here's Jolly Harper inside to Beretta, who throws it down hard. 5-point game. As now there's Jordan going in. No good on his layup, but he gets his own rebound. Punches it home. 4-point game. Here's Stackhouse. Screen from Antonov goes to Cauley Stein in the corner for 3. And that just might do it as it's a 7-point game now down to 5 as Gabriel Irvin lost the ball on his way up. Here's Antonov down the lane, dropping it off to Stackhouse, who throws the lob to Jordan, and that's the exclamation point on this game. Still a 7-point game as Massenberg gets the slam, now down to 5, but this one might be all but over. 7-point game again. Here's Armstrong driving on Jordan. He's going to pull up mid-range, got it. So now it's a 5-point game back up to 7 after another Flamingos bucket. And the Flamingos are going to take the lead as it's looking like the Bulldogs might lose as the 2 seed, and it would be fitting as both 2 seeds lost in round 1 last year as well. Into our next game 4, this is Hustlers hosting the Detroit Titans as Baltimore does lead the series actually 2-1 over Detroit as they look to go up 3-1 here at home, but it's not looking good here so far as Detroit already has a 5-1 lead. Now up to 7-1. Here's Manchiguana driving left, going inside to Carpenter, who punches it down. So I was very shocked to see Detroit lose 2 of the first 3. They're getting it done here so far. As there's Duncan with a nice slam, 11-6. As here's Natchbar going to stop at the 3-point line, and now he's going to fire. Got a little space, and he knocks it down. This is, of course, a battle of the 2 big men, Doug White and Rob Duncan. As here's Doug White dropping it off to Scruggs. Scruggs, the midi, no good. Doug. Rebound goes up, no good, and look at him battle inside with white jerseys all over him. Punches one home to give him a 10-point lead. Here he is against Abdul Wahad. That one's getting blocked. Abdul Wahad out to the rookie Will Kendrick, who goes up past everybody using that speed and slamming it home, but still a 13-point Titans lead. Here's Manchiguana to Carpenter for 3 in the face of Abdul Wahad. 16-point game now to 17. Here is Will Kendrick looking for Natchbar for 3 as he knocks it down. 14-point game now to 16. As here's Freddie Figueroa going inside. That one's blocked, and Abdul Wahad had it land in his lap, and he's going to go the full length of the court and slam it home. 12-point game. Here's Kendrick again looking around inside to Little for the 2-handed slam. 10-point game still. Manchiguana, that one's getting stripped away by Perisic Jippy. He's headed the other way. He's all alone, nothing but the rim in his sights, and he throws it down. 8-point game now to 12. Here's Carpenter inside going to Freddie Figueroa, who throws one down. 47-33. Here's Green going to Hardy, top of the key, and we know that all these Titans can knock down threes, and it's a 9-0 Titans run. They're up 19 now. So here's Doug White going coast to coast, dropping it off for Carpenter, who punches it home. 21-point game. Here's Natchbar, fadeaway 3. Knocked it down. A good screen from Perisic. Jippy sets it up, but a 16-point game still. Here's Freddie Figueroa inside against Kendrick. and too much of a height difference. He's forced to foul. Figueroa would miss the free throw, but here he is getting a steal going out to Moncrief, who's going to throw it down with both hands. Titans all over the Hustlers in this game. They're up 22, minute 45 to go. Here's Natchbar for three, but this one might be all but over as it's still a 21-point game. As here's just some garbage time. As there's Zaggers for three, he knocks it down, but this one is over, 66-48. Here's Figueroa. As how about one more three from the Titans? Why not? Just really putting their stamp on this game as they will tie up this series 2-2. As here's some more garbage time points from the Hustlers. Bench guys, but it will be a 19-point win for the Titans. Into our third game 4, we head out to Memphis to watch the Knights take on the visiting Anaheim Royals. As here is a man driving down the lane and one. As he heads to the line, that is Sloan. Foul goes on Rogers. As the Knights are up 3-0, they need the win here to tie up the series 2-2. As there's Dimes. The lob to Van Breda. Kolfas, what was Heinsohn doing? He didn't even make a play on that one. Now it's a 1-point game. Here's Rogers for three, knocking it down. Too easy for the man. Is now 8-5. As here is, I think that is Bohannon driving. So he's going to pull the fadeaway. No, he's not. He's going to throw the lob to Heinsohn, who double clutches on the lob, throws it down. Still a 3-point Royals lead. Here's Dimes. How about the pass out to Rogers for another three? He's already got 2 of them in this game. 5-point lead. As here is a man driving. How about the pass inside to R.J. Miller, who was acquired from the Pioneers earlier this season. Rich Mack out to Evans for another Royals 3. Just kidding. Rich Mack gets the rebound and punches it home. 21-10. So here's the rookie Beefcakes looking for a screen from Heinsohn. He drives right at Ed Weber. Pump fake, pass fake, goes up. No good, but his own rebound as he's going to put it up among the black jerseys. He had 3 Royals around him, but gets it to fall. As here is Rogers. Just a little too much room, and he's still greening threes. That's his 3rd one of the game, and they've all been spot on. As here's Rich Mack. How about another one from Rogers? He cannot miss here in this game. It's a 12-2 Royals run. Here's Kenny Dimes looking as that's Tim Tebow for 3. The tight end for the Jaguars still his plan for in the BSGL. As there's Weber getting a steal on Heinsohn. He stripped him as he went up. As he's going to find Tebow, who drops it off to Mack, who throws down a right-handed jam. As it is 40-16, and Van Breda Kolf is all alone. The crowd is silent here in Memphis. As it's 42-16, now 44-16. This one is all but over as there's Heinsohn getting the crowd a little something. But they still only have 22 points here in the 3rd. And the Royals have 53, make it 56. As they just can't seem to miss. This game is getting out of hand as Tebow goes inside to Carpenter. He whips it out to Holland. These are the Royals scrub squad as they are still knocking down threes. And they are going to double up this Memphis team here in Game 4 and absolutely annihilate them and head up 3-1 heading back home for Game 5. Our 4th and final highlight reel is from New Orleans, and it is our first elimination game here in Year 2 as the Pandas face elimination here against the Bison, and it's not looking good so far as Lester Bates finds Towers for a nice slam, but the Pandas actually eliminated the Bison in round 1 last year. They were the Pandas were the 3, Bison the 6, and they beat them in round 1 last year, but the Bison looking like they're going to get revenge as Bates hits the 3. They're already up 3-0. There's Khan inside, trying to keep his team alive to play another day. Here's Iguodala to Davis Reitzel for 3 as the Bison retake the lead by 3. 25-22. Here's Sunming inside to Newman, who gets fouled by a Hearn. Newman to the line, ties the game. Pandas once again have to win as their playoff hopes, or their championship hopes continues. There's Bates inside for a nice slam. 29-25. That one's stripped away, but he gets it back. He finds a Hearn for 3 as the shot clock expires. He knocks it down. 9-point Bison lead. Pandas got to get something going here. There's Bates blowing by a man. 11-point game down to 9. Here's Alexander Walker going out to whatever that guy's name is, knocking it down. I have no clue how to pronounce that, but it's a 6-point lead in the second half. Sunming inside to Khan, who's running the floor yet again. Big time slam. 4-point lead. Here's Khan. Fadeaway over Towers, no good, but Bosch is there for the rebound, and it's swatted away on the snatch block by Towers. So he took that one away. Here's Bates driving. Look at the dish to Towers, who throws it down. What a gorgeous pass. Went up like he was going to shoot and just dropped it off to his big man. after Kahn came over. Here's Sun Ming driving around. Davis Reitzel, all sorts of moves, gets to the rim and one. He could put it down to one possession, and he will with the free throw. 5-point game. Here's Kahn with the rebound. He's going to go full head of steam right around to Hearn and to the rim as the Pandas look to mount the comeback. Still a 6-point game, though, and another pass inside the Towers. We know he can finish in there. Here's a 6-point lead. Newman on the break gets Lu Feng, just shakes him off, nails the three-pointer. And it's still a 3-point game as here's Domerkant getting the steal. He's going to need to find somebody for three as Newman inside to Bosch, who gets two. It's a 1-point game, now up to 5 again. Sun Ming into Kahn with less than 2 minutes to go. He gets it to fall. 3-point game now to 1. Here's Bates driving inside. Nobody came over to help, and it's a 3-point game. Sun Ming looking around again. Little crossover driving right. The floater is good. 1-point game, less than 30 to go. Towers gets the screen for Bates. He drives around, and once again, nobody home for the Pandas. Another easy layup. 3-point game. Here's Midas Khan going out to Newman. They need the three to tie. It's no good. Bosch the rebound out to Sun Ming. He's got a decent look. It rimmed out. Now Khan the rebound. Newman one more try, and it misses. And they would have had one more chance had there been 2 more seconds left. But the New Orleans Pandas have been eliminated here in 4 at the hands of the Bison. So just like that, we have our first team out of the playoffs as the Oklahoma City Bison sweep the Pandas in the first round. But we need to look at the rest of our box scores. So we will start with Bulldogs Pandas. As we can see, Achille Antonov had 28 points, 20 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 23 for Stackhouse, 20 for Jordan, 18 for Strawberry, 16 for Carson, and the Najee came up with 10 rebounds. As for the Bulldogs, 25 and 11 for Beretta, 18 for Menvunga, 18 and 14 for Armstrong, 13 for Jelly Harper, and 12 for Massenberg, and 10 for Irving. A very good team effort from the Bulldogs, but they are in some serious trouble, down 3-1 to 2-time MVP and the Flamingos, and looking like they may take a first-round exit. As then the Hustlers lost pretty big in Detroit, and Detroit does the series up 2-2. 27 for Natchbar, 11 and 10 for the rookie Will Kendrick, a nice double-double despite him going 2 for 14 from the floor. Just 8 points and 11 rebounds for Rob Duncan, and Abdul Wahad had 14 rebounds, but really not a great game for anybody on the Hustlers besides Natchbar. As Figueroa had 33, 10 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks, a huge game for him. 25 and 38 for Doug White, 19 for Moncrief, 16 for Carpenter. As then on the other side, Royals and Knights, Ivan Heinsohn had 18, 7 for Sloan, 6 for Zigaranovich, 6 and 12 for Beefcakes, as Heinsohn did not get a lot of help, and they scored just 57 points, only scored 7 in the second quarter, as they got doubled up by the Anaheim Royals here in Game 4. It was bad. 39 for Rogers on 16 and 19 shooting, 7 for 7 from outside, 19 for Miller, 13 and 22 for Rich Mack, 11 for Carpenter, 10 for Hollins, and Tim Tebow put in 6. Kenny Dimes only had 4. Really, that's all he really needed. As then in our last game, of course, the Bison do sweep the Pandas, 33 and 10 for Midas Khan in the loss, 22 for Newman, 15 for Sun Ming, and Bosch grabbed 27 rebounds. 37 and 7 for Lester Bates, 22 for Davis Reitzel, 14 for Dwight Towers, 10 for Fung, 10 for Leto, 10 for Ahern, and 6 and 14 for Strawberry. As that will do it for this episode of BSGL Playoffs. We're going to simulate all the Game 5s in the next episode, and then we will head into some Game 6, depending on how everybody's done, and then Game 7s if we need to. We might do in prime time, or depends on how many there are. But I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.